Hello and welcome. I'm CORNdiff, and this is my first actual interview on YouTube. Um, Hopefully, I'm going to cut this part out later for the small clips. But so, our guest today is a controversial one. He's a comedian and self-proclaimed mud shark, a co-host slash paid guest of the MLC podcast with the one and only brother of Neil Brennan. If you dabble in cringe, you probably already know who I'm speaking of, Mr. Chad Zumock. Hello and welcome to the show, sir.
God bless you so much. Thank you for having me.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Cool. I'm
How?
just on the road. I'm doing my shows, and let's. I love that I'm controversial. I love that. I think it's hilarious because I do nothing to nobody at any time. All I do is my job, and I call out bullshit. That's all I do.
You're pretty good at stirring the pot, though, wouldn't you say?
Well, because I don't go along with the narrative. The
That's r-
narrative is a certain way in who you cling on to, and I call out the bullshit, and now I'm the enemy. Why? Because I'm not going along with the narrative. That's why I'm the enemy. That's why I'm the enemy. Okay, fair enough.
it,
I'll take it.
it's the times we live in, I suppose. How was the audience at Gregory's Comedy Club last night?
It was fine. I've been doing this for 20 years. Every hater out there saying all this bullshit about me, I'm in the game, son. I've been doing it for 20 years at this point. Has been, never was, all this bullshit. I'm still filing taxes. 1099s out the asshole. I've done more gigs than Chrissy Mayer and Gino Bisconte, but combined. I am fucking killing it. I'll always kill it. You guys get in line. You're going to come around. Eventually, you will become a fan of me.
There you have it. There you have it. Um, I wasn't speaking so much on the haters side, but it was a good crowd, I'm assuming. I've actually never been to a comedy club.
All right. Fair enough. That's fine.
And all right. And you're there again tonight, I think, right?
Yes.
At Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach.
Yeah, way to keep this thing going.
Man, I'm trying. So is there anything topic wise that you consider off limits?
No.
Okay. All right.
Because it's all nonsense. It's all bullshit. I'm talking to a guy who's dressed up as corn. Who gives a fuck? It's the internet. It's the Wild West. It doesn't matter. You're not going to control my life. You're not going to change the narrative. I'll continue to do what I do. When I log off, you're out of my life. All of you fucks. I think you guys think because you live on Reddit, you live on Twitter, it's what it is. It's not real life. Nate Bargatze told me that. He goes, it's not real life. And it isn't. I go and I kill in front of people, strangers who know nothing about you or Kevin Brennan or Kumia or anybody. So bring it with your off topic.
Do you do you fuck with Reddit much, or do you go on there? Or I avoid it.
Never. I learned a long time ago, do not go or listen to anything that's just, it's out of sight, out of mind. So there's people talking shit. Like, I don't listen to it. Like, I don't listen to Carl. I don't listen to Steel Toe. I don't listen to any of these fucks because they don't exist when you don't listen to them.
Makes sense. Okay.
Self-discipline, son.
I hear you. All right. So, you heard earlier, I'm new at this, so I'm probably gonna plow through these kind of like I'm sounding like a moron.
Okay.
Who's never done this before. So
fair enough.
All right. Sounds good. So since you said nothing's off limits, let's go ahead and begin.
Why'd you have the dumb sound effect?
Because I got this cool Stream Deck. Have you seen these things? They're fucking great.
Right.
It's got like all kinds of shit on it. You should check it out. All right. So dramatic music. Go. All right. So motivation. What would you say motivates Chad Zumock to get up in the morning? Are you driven by relationships, money, success, fame? Do you enjoy the drama of internet, or what would you say?
Fame. That's That's all I care about. I'm like Chrissy Mayer. I just want to be famous. I want to be so famous, dude.
You're saying Chrissy Mayer is so
Yeah,
famous.
yeah. No, I want to be like Chrissy Mayer level, Frank Pellegrino. I want to be that level. That's all I care about, dude. Like they're so famous and infamous. I want to be at that level. That's all I care about. I'm like, can I get the Chrissy Mayer's fame? That's all I want.
I, I mean, I don't know Chrissy or Frank, obviously, but I mean, speaking as a corn, I'd love to get to whatever level that is.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
but
All
yeah,
of us.
I understand. So okay, we're going with fame. That you're familiar with the Dabbleverse, obviously, right?
I'm familiar, but I don't follow because it's gay. But go ahead.
Are you okay? All right. So, um, you've heard of DabbleCon coming up in February?
Yes, it's going to be a
Okay.
flop, a
There,
miserable flop. Yeah, terrible.
I've seen rumors of you
Mm.
attending.
No, I said
Any
I told Carl like fly me out. I'll sit front row because they talk a lot of shit, but they don't back it up. So I was like, yeah, fly me out because no one's flying to Rochester on their own dime. No one's going there on purpose in February, beginning of February. They're not. I go, but if you put me at there, I will go. Like because they swing their dicks. If you look at Carl, he's a fucking dork. He's a nerd. He's a loser. They're all losers. And put me up in front of it. You guys just learn how to edit on the computer. So you try to manipulate the narrative. You're not Carl. Nobody respects you. Nobody likes you. So yeah, I'm not going unless you fly me there.
can okay, that's pretty clear then. So with Carl and him manipulating the narrative, I mean, isn't that just that doesn't fall under transformative, or do you think that gets abused, or that term of transformative content?
If you live online, it's a thing. It's a problem. So I know how to like not look online and care or about anything. So I don't give a fuck. But I know what they do. I've been in this game longer than all of you. You guys think you have this upper hand. I know how this is. I know how it all plays out. I know how it works. And Carl's the same way. He's just some fucking loser dork. I've dealt with these guys. They come and go. It is what it is. Go ahead.
Um, Good deal. So if Carl puts up the money for it, you would go.
100%.
Good to know. All right, there you have it, Carl. Your move. Um,
Yeah.
Wardrobe, that black hat with the white C in the front. Is it true that that stands for CORNdiff?
Cleveland Cavaliers for all you fuck nuts. I know a lot of people are like, it stands for Chad. No, I'm a Cavs fan. I'm a diehard Cavs fan. I've been a Cavs fan my whole life. Cavs.
Okay.
Cleveland Cavaliers. God damn it. Donovan Mitchell's the starter this year in the All-Star game.
Fuck yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Sports. Is my now I have a follow up to that. It's my first follow up. Best I can tell on your Instagram account, the first public appearance of that hat was May 3rd, 2017. Is that the original hat, or have there been many of them over the years?
No clue. Corn diff.
Great answer for a great question. All right. Let's move on to alcohol. I'm curious what motivated you to make a change in your lifestyle and give sobriety a chance this year.
Spite. I want to like because Bob Levy's always bragging about like yeah, I'm quitting smoking, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then he never follows up. So I'm like, all right, I'll show you how it's done. And plus, I'm
What's the
getting
longest?
older.
What's the longest Bob's ever quit smoking for?
I'm last time it was 2 days, so who knows?
He's trying. He's trying.
So I just want to show you like this is how it's done, dude. Like you just
Yeah.
don't do it.
Well,
So my motivation's completely spite. I want to go as long as possible just to show Bob you're weak.
and have you had any close calls with sobriety? I mean, it's nothing that's simple, I imagine, but never had to battle with it myself.
No, well, I made myself disgusted with it. That was my goal. Like I was like, I want to be so disgusted with alcohol, I never want to touch it again. That's what I did in the month of December. I drank every day, and I was like, I'm so grossed out by this, I don't want to touch it. I've done that with like sugar and sweets, so I know how to work. I listen. AA's a good program. It saved lives, but I'm not that guy. I don't like group anything. I don't like group fitness. I don't like group therapy. I don't like group yoga. I'm out.
Understand. Have you ever had a DUI?
Of course, Google it.
I wasn't aware, but okay. It did you have one of those little blow things in the car that you have to start it? You have to blow
Never.
start the car?
Not once.
Those seem like a giant pain in the ass. I've known
Sure.
plenty of people with
Sure.
those,
Yeah.
like during the winter
Yeah.
when you want to preheat the car.
Yeah.
You agree? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Health and vision. You've talked recently about your vision not being what it once was. Any idea what's going on there, or has it improved since then?
I'm wearing readers so I can see you. No,
So I
it's
mean, has
terrible. I'm old.
it stopped getting worse though, right? I mean, you said after you quit alcohol, it kind of went on a downhill, right? The vision a little bit,
Yeah, it's on the downhill. Yeah, I'm old.
but it's
I'm dying.
stabilized.
I'm dying.
Well, everybody's dying, you know.
Yeah.
Deep. Let's see.
Take your time.
No one's watching. Fuck. If have you considered? Well, it's health related. You don't really care about the health related shit, do you?
I don't care about any of this.
You don't care. Okay. Have you gone to get your vision checked up, or your health, or anything, or blood pressure, any of that?
None of it. I blood pressure. That was it.
You did get your blood pressure checked.
Yeah, it's down.
Fuck yeah. All right. Well, that's good. That's a good thing, man.
Yeah.
That's some bad shit. All right, now here's one that maybe this will be fun. Who the fuck knows? So so I can get a better grasp of where you stand with certain people, because this world changes so quickly. Can I read off a few names and you give me your honest assessment of your
100%? I'll give you.
Okay, of your current status with that person, and 1 meaning,
100%.
all right, 1 meaning they're dead to you, 10 meaning they're in good standing and you'd consider them a friend.
Okay.
All right. Kevin Brennan.
1.
Man. Levy.
2.
It's Levy. Just a 2?
2.
Fucking 2. All right. Kumia.
8.
Wait, the higher the number means the more you like them, right?
Oh, wait. Repeat the scale.
Okay, all right. 1 means they're dead to you.
Oh.
That's why I was like, Kevin Brennan, 1. Okay, all right.
Well, Kevin 10.
Kevin
Bob
10.
9.
All right. Bob's a 9. All right, we're
2.
rolling. Oh shit, Kumia got a 2. Okay. Honest answers. Gino.
0.
All right, we will move on from that one.
Gino's a loser. He's like a complete loser. It's like not even a thing.
I've never really got into him, but I mean, I just turned the channel.
Yeah,
he's just not for me. But
everybody.
He's made me laugh occasionally, but I got nothing against him. I like him. Chrissy Mayer.
0.
0.
And Frank. Put her, because they're a combo. That's not one person. Chrissy Mayer's not one person. It's Chrissy and Frank.
Isn't he just her booker?
Yeah, they're a team. It's like you can't just say Chrissy. You have to say Chrissy and Frank. It's not. They're
Chrissy
a combo.
Okay.
It's not one person at all. They're a duo.
See, and Frank both score a 0.
Sonny and Cher.
Got it. Okay. Norton. Jim Norton. Not Chip, but Jim.
10.
10. Fuck yeah.
Love Jim Norton. Love him. Love him.
Fuck yeah. All right. Cardiff Electric. The most famous podcaster in the world today.
9.
I like it. Could be higher, but
he sent me an email today. He's fine. He still fucks with that loser in Rochester, Carl. So I have to knock him down a peg.
I understand. Dr. Steve.
10.
Yeah, he's really great. And I'm gonna guess. Can I guess one of them?
Sure.
I'm gonna guess for Carl. I'm gonna say 0.
Yeah, he's a fucking loser. He's a has-been. He's a nobody. He's a fucking
Okay.
pretend Jocktober guy who literally sucks Kumia's dick. That's all he is.
He's
Google
literally sucked Kumia's dick.
Google Carl's face, his real name. He's the biggest dork of all time. Like, he's not a fucking. He's a loser from Rochester who grew up on Jocktober. That's all it is.
Jocktober was pretty awesome.
It was. Move on. It's over.
I understand. Let's see. Opie. Last name Opie.
I don't have a problem with Opie. He's fine.
I know, but we need a number.
8. Because I don't.
Shit, that's higher than I thought.
I don't have no interaction with him, so I don't have a problem. Plus, Anthony's such a douchebag right now. Like, Anthony's like going. He's pandering to Carl, Kumia. Wait, no, he's part Carl, Gino, and Chrissy right now. It's like you're pandering to losers. So you're one of the most successful broadcasters of all time, and you're putting yourself in this position. If I'm in my 60s, I disappear. That's what I do. If I had the money you had, I go away, but he doesn't. He wants the fame, the glory. He wants to hang out with Gavin and Legion of Skanks. Whatever.
You know, I'm realizing right now I need to work on my follow-up questions, coming up with them on the spot because I got nothing, and I feel like I should have something there. So I'm gonna work on that. Maybe we'll meet again on that topic someday. Live videos. Why take them down after you stream off of YouTube? Or people are clipping them anyways, right?
Don't know. Don't watch. Don't care.
Okay, all right, I understand. But what's the purpose of taking them down after you stream them? I'm curious.
Because everyone on the internet's a fucking douchebag. You're losers. You're anonymous, and who knows what they're gonna do with it? So I just take it down. Who cares?
I'll be honest. Yeah, I look for videos to make edits of, and
yeah,
they look goofy. They're
so I have nothing. And the thing with Stuttering John, he's a doofus for sure, but you can make anyone look stupid with that stuff, and that's what they do. So I was just like, I'll take it down. Fuck off. I don't care.
Okay.
Follow up.
Okay. If you don't care, why not leave them up?
Because I like fucking with you guys who play on the internet. It's fun. I know your game. I play with you. You play with me. I play with you. So you question me. I question you. Like, why does he do this? Why does he delete tweets? Because I fuck with you.
I tried to race you the other day after one of your live streams. I was trying to get it downloaded before you made it private, but you beat me.
Sorry. Who cares?
Yeah. It'd take a little longer next time. Would be nice. But regrets. Are there any bridges that you would unburn if you could? Professionally or personally?
Comics are cucks. They're losers. They'll throw you under the bus any chance they get, like Bert Kreischer, Sam Triplett. They'll all fuck you over if they can get ahead. So, no, 0 regrets. This profession's stupid. It's dumb. I'm calling it out. People don't like it. I'm a problem.
It's fun, though, right?
I mean, to a certain degree, but at the end of the day, I'd rather do other things. Like, I'm having a great life outside of this. I don't need to do this. I'm trying to be a part of it. And people are like, well, why do you keep doing it? Because I never made it. Bert Kreischer made it. He made $25 million touring last year. $25 million touring last year. I never made it. But you guys come at me like the psychopaths that you are, like I made it, but I didn't make it. So I will continue to do this so I can pay my bills. I put myself in a bad position. I love doing stand-up. I love writing the joke and performing it. I didn't sign up for this to talk to Korn. This is stupid. This is retarded. No disrespect, CORNdiff, but literally I'm talking to Korn on the internet. Did George Carlin want to do this? Did Richard Pryor want to talk to Korn on the internet? Nobody wanted. I just wanted to write jokes and tell them on stage, and now I'm fucking stuck talking to corn because I signed up for this bullshit. Go ahead. Next question.
What does it feel like to have come this far and arrived where you're at today?
I arrived nowhere. I'm in a fucking condo in Cocoa Beach waiting for my fucking show talking to corn. I've arrived nowhere. I've gone downhill. I was at my happiest when I graduated from college as a general studies major. Now I'm fucking here.
Do you feel like you push people away, though, that want to be your fans?
Who gives a fuck? You're not my friends. You're
but
none
isn't
of you.
that? But
I
isn't
have
that
friends in real life.
Isn't that
The internet's not real life. I don't give a fuck if you like me online. I have real life friends. I talk to them. I call them. I don't need some fucking loser on Reddit to be my friend. I don't need a guy who's dressing up as corn to be my friend. I'm good.
But isn't that part of the?
No.
You were saying you haven't made it yet, but
yes, because I don't know how to do it. I don't have it in me.
Success?
I'll never make it. I'll never make it. It's not happening because I don't play ball. I'm not Bert Kreischer. I don't kiss ass. I don't suck up the corn and pretend like, oh, you're the best. You're awesome. You're the greatest. Who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter. After this interview, I'll never talk to you again. It's that simple.
I mean, I'll still talk to you, Chad, but and I am not the best. I want to go on record. That is CORNdiff Electric. So I just wanted to state that. Obstacles, personal or professional. What's the hardest challenge you'd say you've had to overcome in life?
Abusive stepfather.
Ooh, fuck. Yeah. Okay. Are you serious? I can't tell. Are you fucking serious right now?
No, serious, 100%.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty shitty one.
Terrible man, terrible human being. He's dead now. Thank God.
I was about to say he's dead, right? Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Hey, silver lining right there. Everybody dies.
Thank God.
That's right. Mentors in the world of comedy, past or present. Who would you consider your greatest mentor?
Off the cuff, Jim Florentine, Daniel Tosh, and Godfrey.
I feel like a piece of shit. I'm not familiar with Godfrey. I need to do some research on him. I will work on that. Definitely Florentine. Love Florentine. How long have you known Florentine?
I mean, almost 20 years at this point.
Jeez. And he still likes you.
Yeah. Because the internet's not real. I know you guys live on here, but it's not real. Reddit's not real. It's like there's a life going on outside of this. People need to get involved.
I don't like Reddit. Yeah. Not a fan. Do you have? So you've lived in L.A., Ohio, obviously, and now Florida. Do you have a favorite location or a preferred destination that you want to end up long term?
Tampa, Florida. I moved here on purpose because I said when I turn 50, I'm moving here. I'm 48, and the whole like lockdowns happen. I go, I'm moving now, and now I'm happy. I'm great. Everything's good. I'm a Florida comic. I'm almost dead. Who cares? I'm 48. I'm almost dead. Who gives a fuck?
That's not almost dead though. I mean, you've made healthy changes in your life. You've quit the alcohol and.
But I'm literally like on the second half of my life. It's over. So who cares?
Well, yeah, but that means everything up till now. It's not worth it. It's like that's a lot of time. I'm a little high, but that's a lot of time to just kind of brush off like that. So do you really want to spend it all in Florida?
Yes.
Okay. What goals are you pursuing right now, and how do you plan to achieve them?
I'm just trying to live the healthiest, happiest life of the age of 48 that I can, and that's it.
Wrong. You are working to have 200 patrons by the end of March.
True. Yeah, I want that too.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What would it take? Now, this is dreaming, just crazy shit here. What would it take for you and Carla to squash the beef and move on.
You talking about Carl from Who Are These Podcasts?
Yeah.
I don't like him. I think he's terrible. So there's no
No
squashing.
interest.
None. I
Got
really
it.
don't care if I ever. There's no like, hey man, we were just joking around. No, we weren't. So go fuck yourself. You Kumia suck up.
I like Kumiya. I mean, but
He's a douche.
well, you gave him a 2. I mean, that's not a 0. You still somewhat like him.
Well, he's I gotta respect that he's he did really good stuff in broadcast and he is funny, but he's a douche. He still wants to like be relevant. I'm like, go away. You're in your 60s. You're almost 70. Jesus
But we're supposed to
Christ.
respect our elders, I think.
Yeah, it's cool if you're like humble, but he's not. He's still a narcissist.
I'm a fan, Anthony, if you hear this, but
He's not.
he's never going to hear this. Highs and lows. What was the best year of your life and the worst year?
Best year of my life is right now. This is the greatest interview ever. It's fantastic. Lowest is when I was arrested for credit card theft.
How long ago was that?
Almost 3 years at this point.
Is that something that like gets expunged or erased off your record or?
As we're speaking, it's happening. Yes, of course.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, you're staying out of trouble, I assume.
I was never in trouble. That's the problem.
I don't know the story on that. Do you?
Well, it's like
is it a long one? Should I just Google it, or can you tell me?
Well, all these internet losers, they looked at one police report and they passed judgment when there was 2 police reports 7 months apart. It was a whole thing. It was a mess, and I got fucked. And you guys all passed judgment, which is fine. I don't give a shit. So I knew. Listen, I know what this is. Regardless if I go to a trial and I'm declared innocent, you're still going to pass judgment. So I just knew what I had to do, and I also took the best deal on the board, and it's about to be expunged in about a couple of weeks. We're good. Okay. So there you go. There's your cliffhanger. Boom. Put it on Reddit. Who gives a fuck?
One follow up on that is it. So Levy has kind of poked fun at you before and taken little jabs at that, but the credit card stuff. Is that him? Isn't that him being just kind of a friendly fucking around type of thing? I mean, yes. You don't take that negatively when he does that, I assume, right?
He comes from the world of busting balls. That's where he grew up, and that's what it is. That's all it is.
Do you think it's possible that some of the people that you call trolls and haters are just trying to bust your balls?
No clue. Don't care.
There you go. What habits do you have to take care of your mental health? Like exercise, meditation, anything? I know you have a bike. You go on rides, walks,
exercise,
drink water. Exercise,
water. Yeah,
those are 2 great ones. I think it's supposed to be a winning combo. I think you're going to do well. Have you ever? I don't even give a fuck about music. A concert that you'll never forget. Why did I even put that on here? You give a shit about that? Do you have any concerts you want? I went to a Dixie Chicks concert, but that was the worst fucking thing.
Rage Against the Machine opened for Cypress Hill at the Agora in Cleveland, and they blew Cypress Hill out of the water. Cypress Hill couldn't follow them. This was 1992, 3.
Oh fuck!
So
that would have been amazing to see.
Yeah, like they had to bring Rage back out. That's how good they were. Like that's how amazing the situation was, and that was the best concert I've ever seen.
Holy shit! Wow, I was in kindergarten. Good stuff. What purchase has most positively impacted your life in the last 6 months?
A bed.
Microphone. Your bed?
Bought a bed. Great bed.
Good mattress?
Yeah, it was over $1,000.
Memory foam?
Yeah.
It was what?
Awesome. Yeah, memory foam.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Everyone fails. How has a failure or an apparent failure set you up for success later? Do you have a favorite failure?
I don't know. I can't really answer that. I don't have a real answer for that. Sorry.
No problem. If you could have a giant billboard anywhere with anything on it, message getting out to billions, millions, whatever, what would you say?
Compoundmedia.com because they need help.
That's very generous of you. See, you're a giver, Chad. People don't give you credit enough, do they?
Not at all.
Not at all. When you feel overwhelmed or unfocused, or if you've lost focus temporarily, what do you do? Do you ever feel like a rage come on, and how do you deal with that? Do you go off somewhere and like punch a fence? Do you fucking kick a tree? What do you do?
I punch a fence and I kick a tree.
Now that sounds exactly like what I just said, though. So that is a coincidence. Okay, man, we're in tune. Everyone vents differently. I have punched a fence or two and broken a few knuckles. So, what is the most important lesson you've ever learned over your career?
To never agree to shitty podcast.
And there's one last question. If you can't believe it, we've made it this far. Holy shit. Last question, Chad Zumock. Charcoal or propane?
Charcoal. No reason.
So, bit of a no reason?
None.
Just none.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a disappointment, but to each their own. Chad, I really appreciate you coming and doing this today. Let's see, your website, chadzumock.com, YouTube, Sit Down Zumock, Instagram, Chad Zumock, Twitter, Chad Zumock, patreon.com/Sit Down Zumock. You're at Gregory's Comedy Club in Cocoa Beach tonight.
Please come see me. Yeah.
Yep. All right. And will you be wearing Argyle?
No.
Fuck.
Not at all.
Okay. No promises.
SkiMaskCollective.com, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.